Evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
Jay, so
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. We just got over this hump, hopefully, unless you're doing night shift. But if you're not, congratulations. We got over the hump and we are sliding back down to the weekend starting tomorrow. What's going on with you, Jay, man? How you feeling?
good. Rested.
I know yesterday we had a really hard workout. We did like a double set thingy. So you feeling? I know you did say you got to rest more than you normally would. So I guess you don't feel that sore because of that, or are you still feeling that sore?
The more rest, the better. So I do feel a lot better. When I first got up today, it wasn't great, but I did what I had to do, and then I got a little more rest, which felt great.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good. Yeah, we need
yeah,
more
for
rest.
sure. Yeah, well, that's the only way to recover.
Right.
Only way
Yeah.
to recover.
All right, guys. Well, welcome. Shout out to the 9 people watching right now. And if you don't know, we are your Average Day Joes, the podcast where we break down your sports. We're breaking news, daily trends. We got movies of the day. We got your crypto. We got horoscopes and conspiracies, of course. So stick around because we are gonna give you some Jay. Did you know? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, Jay, did you know that Olympic star Laura Dalmer died pretty much climbing after a climbing accident at 31 years old?
I don't even know who that is.
She's a Olympic gold medalist, German.
Have no idea. Well, that
Yeah,
sucks.
she died in a climbing accident, bro.
It's terrible.
I guess it makes it more terrible because she won the gold medal.
Yeah.
You know,
hmm
Jay, did you know that Trump suspends de minimis exemption for low value imports?
I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah. So I guess yeah, low value imports gonna be good. Gonna be good. Let's see what else we got for you, Jay. Did you know that some North Carolina Democratic lawmakers break? I guess they break from party to pass Republican priorities.
Didn't know.
Yeah, North Carolina Republican lawmakers on Tuesday overrode several vetoes by Democratic Governor Josh Stein, getting just enough votes from Stein's own party to enact some laws while falling short on others. Kind of crazy. They went against the grain, man.
Yeah.
You know. What else we got? Jay, did you know that Olivia Dunn tried to buy Babe Ruth's home and she struck out? She striked out, and now she's joining a long list of stars rejected by co-op boards.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Jay, did you know that a transgender woman and friends got assaulted at Barton Springs, and the man got hurt intervening?
I know. Where's that?
Yeah, this was Austin, Texas. A social media post claims that a group of men assaulted a transgender woman and her friends, as well as severely injured a man who attempted to intervene. So
Okay.
that's Texas. That's Texas for you, man.
Yeah, but they were in Austin. It's a little different.
I know. So Austin is the more like the most liberal city in Texas, but
Yeah.
I think like especially when you're going to like Springs and stuff, there's a lot of like families that go there. And I
Yeah.
think, especially in Texas, still, even if you're in Austin, going to like places like that where you're not in like super public, like it's public, but it's not like walking down the street like Sixth Street over there, you know. So basically, when you're going to like places like that, I think you still have to kind of watch out for people that don't like are not as accepting, you know.
Of course. I think that's everywhere, not just Texas. Everywhere.
Right, that's true. Let's see. Jay, did you know that police arrest a suspect in the killings of a married couple hiking at Devil's Den State Park?
Nope. Didn't know.
I guess that's in Arkansas.
Did not know.
Let's see. Jay, did you know that a 29-year-old Google engineer was killed by a falling tree branch? Alphabet has one of the most generous employee death policies in Silicon Valley, and his family is getting taken care of.
I do know that. Google
Yeah.
does. They've had that for years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, Google, I guess, yeah, they like pay out. Like, man, if like somebody from their family dies, like, dude, they get paid. You know?
Yep.
It says that
Definitely known that.
it says that in the event of an employee death, Google will pay half of an employee's salary to their spouse for 10 years, a benefit that has no tenure requirement. Every employee is immediately eligible for this benefit regardless of how long they've worked at the company. According to that report, Google also provides stock benefits to the spouse of the deceased employee and also provides $1,000 per month for any of their children until they are 19 years old.
Yep.
Crazy, right?
I knew that. Yeah, I've been knowing about Google for a long time.
Shit, man. I'm in the wrong industry, man.
Just tech, man.
Let's see. Jay, did you know that a radioactive wasp nest was found at site where U.S. once made nuclear bombs?
Did not know.
South Carolina, brother.
Yeah,
Let's see,
unless
Jay.
it's pretty much trending on X, I probably won't know.
Oh, gotcha.
That's the
But
best
Jay,
part because you'd be asking me stuff from the other stuff, so it's good.
No. That's why we're comparing notes here. What do you actually know?
Yeah. No, I don't watch any type of news. If it's not on X, I probably won't even know it. I don't watch any news at all.
All right, let me ask you this, Jay. Did you know that a woman was arrested on Monday after she allegedly paid for multiple luxuries, including a Lamborghini and plastic surgery, while fraudulently remaining on government assistance?
I did not know that. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me though.
Crazy. Let's see what else we got. Did you know, Jay, that Kyrie Irving is claiming that Bill Gates owns the majority of the land and water in the United States?
Yeah, it was one of my trends when I was going to be talking about NBA. So he has a. Remember, I reported Kyrie yesterday. Remember?
Yeah.
So since Kyrie's been hurt, he's really big on Twitch. He loves Twitch. Twitch is like you know what Twitch is. So
Yeah.
he's always going on there, and yes, he questioned that. He thinks it's weird that one tech billionaire bought up the farmland and water across the U.S.
Yeah.
You know, so he thinks it's very weird. You know, but he also thinks in his head, see, Kyrie's very outside the box. You know what I mean?
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
You'll probably get into more detail with it, like on your trend.
No, I won't. There's no reason to bring it up now. But he said, why does the guy who pushes vaccines control the food supply? That's what he said.
Yeah, exactly.
Kyrie's a outside the box thinker, dude. So he has a lot of time on his hands since he's rehabbing. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna hear a lot from him up here.
Yeah, exactly. You'll hear a lot more from Kyrie the next however many months. So yeah.
Yeah. I like when he talks because he's cool. Like he always be speaking the truth, you know.
Well, he just does. I mean, he really just, not really a filter.
Yeah.
He's not trying to hide anything. You know what I mean?
Right. All right. Shout out to the 33 people watching. Let's get into our top 10 animals that could be smarter than humans sometimes. Sometimes not. Jay, do you have any animal that you think might be on the top 10 list of this?
I don't know.
All right, number 10. We're going to go with dogs, especially border collies. They can learn over 1,000 words, read gestures, and even understand human emotions.
I
So,
love it.
not saying that they're smarter than humans, but they definitely could be certain times, especially when you're like
Totally
very.
believe it. Totally believe it.
At number 9, we got pigs. Pigs can learn video games faster than dogs and have the IQ of a 3-year-old child.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
At number 8, we got whales, especially orcas. They teach each other hunting techniques and live in matriarchal societies with dialects.
Give me 1 minute. I heard something at the door. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, better get the AK
Ow!
ready.
Fuck.
So, guys, thank you for being here. Shout out to the 36 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. We're doing this every day for you. We got, Monday to Friday, 8:30 p.m. Please don't forget to check us out. But we are here for you. And now we are just waiting for Jay so we can finish our top 10 animals that are smarter than humans sometimes. So let's see. Jay's probably just getting some stuff at the door. Hope everybody is well. If y'all want to say hi in the chat, please don't be shy. Feel free to do so. We love to see and hear your comments, and we love to engage with you guys. So, that we are here for that as well. And looks like Jay is watching some Batman in the background. It's gonna be our movie of the day today, but not sure which one that is. It's one of the better ones though. I remember it was like an older one, so should be good. Should be good. Sometimes Jay has these like Jehovah's Witnesses guys that come around certain times, and he has to be talking to them and stuff, and he tries to be like, hey, he just like talks to him, but he doesn't like. I know he's not a Jehovah's Witness, but he'd be engaging with people sometimes like that. All right, guys. I think we are just going to move on with the animals. I think he's back.
Sorry about that. Guess it needed some. Yeah, they needed a like plastic, like knives and fork and stuff, and some TP.
Your guess?
Yeah, they were trying to hit up my phone, but my phone's on. I'm streaming, so so yeah, they're at my door. I was like, oh, it's all good, man. No worry.
All good.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, getting back into the countdown. At number 7, we have rats. Ace complex mazes, feel empathy, and laugh when tickled. Literally.
Said laugh when tickled.
That's
kind of funny.
I know. At number 6, we have parrots, especially African greys. They can learn hundreds of words and use them in context, showing understanding, not just mimicking. At number 5, we have chimpanzees. They can use sign language, create spears to hunt, and outperform humans on memory games. At number 4, we have crows. Crows can make use tools, recognize human faces, and pass knowledge to future generations.
Super smart.
Yep.
Crows are super smart.
At number 3, we have elephants. Elephants show empathy. They mourn their dead and have incredible memory. They can remember locations and faces for decades.
Yes, sir.
At number 2, we have octopus. Octopuses solve puzzles, escape locked enclosures, and even recognize individual humans. Jay, any idea what our number 1 smartest animal might be?
I don't know. I think every animal's smart in their own way, so I don't know. That's a tough one.
At number 1, we have your one, your only Dolphin.
Oh,
The
the Dolphin, huh?
Dolphins. Yep, they use unique names, whistles for each other, and understand complex commands better than some toddlers.
I believe that. Ace
Yeah,
Ventura.
right. Right. So, all right, guys, that is our Jay Did You Know segment. Let us move on and get into some sports. What is going on in the MLB?
Let's see. Let's pull it up. MLB. Let's see what current games are going on. In the MLB, we got 2 current games going on. Got the Angels and Rangers. The Rangers are up 6-1 in the bottom of the 8th. And the A's and Mariners. A's are up 5-3 in the bottom of the 7th.
Yes, sir.
Those are the 2 current games right now. Let's see. Hold on one second. I'm going to pull up the other games now. Let's see. Is there any? Oh, yeah. Okay. So Marlins beat the Cardinals 2-0. The Reds beat the Dodgers 5-2. The Yankees beat the Rays in 11 innings 5-4. Guardians beat the Rockies 5-0. Padres beat the Mets 5-0. The Giants took an L, lost to the Pirates 2-1 in the 10th inning. Astros beat the Nationals 9-1. White Sox beat the Phillies 9-3. Cubs beat the Brewers 10-3. And Red Sox beat the Twins 13-1. Ooh.
Damn.
Tigers beat the Diamondbacks 7-2. Blue Jays beat the Orioles 9-8. And the Royals beat the Braves in 10 innings 1-0. A good amount of games today.
Yeah.
And still got those 2 current ones. So, yeah. The only thing that's trending in baseball, the Philadelphia Phillies, they acquired, I don't know how to pronounce his first name. It's like Johan Duran. He's a closer. It's one thing that the Phillies needed. So they got themselves a good closer.
Oh, okay.
Smart, very smart move. Very smart
Yeah.
move. In baseball, you always need a solid person who's going to finish the game for you. You know.
Exactly.
So it's definitely a smart move for them. Very smart move.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that definitely helps them out.
All right. And you have any other sports trends at all?
No, it was Kyrie.
Okay. When is the? Do you know when is the MLB trade deadline? Because I think theirs is coming up too, right?
I have no idea, but it should be.
I
It
think
should
so.
be.
It's already starting in like towards the middle of the season, mid-season type thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're in what, almost the end of July, so we still got August and September, so
Yeah.
should be. But that's why that was a good move for them to get that closer.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone, if you have a squad that you want to win, you always need an excellent closer to close out the game.
Right. That's important.
Yes, very, very important.
I think also, I think although like a lot of the soccer, like American soccer teams started playing now too. They started playing.
I actually, yeah, I have no, I never know the soccer schedule for out here. No, I'm saying they don't. There's never any promo, no nothing about soccer.
I know.
I just know that Messi plays for a Miami team. That's it.
Got you.
I believe the pink jersey team, right? That's it. That's all I know.
So yeah.
That's the only thing I know that's promoted in soccer.
I know.
That's it. No one promotes soccer out here, dude. No one.
I know, but it is definitely getting bigger. Like I do see it like more. Like maybe like I guarantee you, like it is promoted, but probably more on like the Spanish channels and stuff.
Well, I mean, it should be bigger. The fact that for 2 decades now we are just horrendous in soccer, and we have the best athletes in the world. That's it's dog crap to me, bro. We should
sure.
be. I mean, I don't expect us to be the best in soccer, but at least, bro, can we make some World Cups? Can we like at least step up in soccer? We're the USA. Like Jesus, bro. We run every other sport. Jesus, like come on. It's very irritable. I get that the world, like they're all about soccer. You know what I mean? And obviously, that's not even a top 3 in the U.S. Maybe not even top 4. But I mean, we still should be up there to where we're still in it. You know what I mean? Not even if we're not the best, we're still in those tournaments. You know what I mean?
Well, like you said before, it's all about the money, man. And soccer is just not something that, like, in America, they put a lot of money into.
Definitely not. But I mean, like you said, the fact that we get the soccer athletes that are at the end of their careers and then put them in the in the American like soccer leagues, cool. I mean, that's a start. It's a start. I'll give them that. But it's like, yeah, I mean, just from athlete wise though, man, like you think, like, I mean, I don't know, man.
But
Like,
like all the like major cities in America have their own teams now,
yeah,
and
of course. But
and,
I've never seen it promoted. I don't
and
even see it on TV.
but that,
Not
but
on
it's,
I don't see it on ESPN. I don't
right,
see
right,
it on any of the major like stations. I'm like, where do they
exactly.
play it on? What do they stream it online? That's it?
But the crazy thing is, like, as like being, when I used to do Uber back in the day, I
Hmm.
would go sometimes and pick up people after a game over there, and man, it was hectic. Like there was hella people
Over
going
where?
in San Jose, like the earthquakes.
Oh, 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 it's in San Jose. See,
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you who was in San Jose. You see what I mean? I'm like, what? San Jose.
Do you
But
remember?
like
Do
if you what?
you remember when San Francisco tried to make their own hockey team called the Spiders?
No.
They came out with like San Francisco Spiders, the hockey team, for like a minute, and then like obviously it didn't do any good. They didn't no money going into it whatsoever.
Well, another sport, I mean, at least hockey is that's what I mean. If hockey's bigger than soccer in America, something's definitely you gotta like even I'd say hockey's bigger than soccer, obviously. But think about that. The fact that hockey is bigger than soccer, that says enough.
Yeah,
I've never even been to a hockey game. You see what I mean? That's crazy, right?
I know.
That's what I'm saying. So, but I mean, from athlete wise, I'm talking about athlete perspective in America. I feel we have the best athletes in the world, and we can't even make soccer tournaments or World Cups. That is crap.
But,
That to me, that's irritable. That's very irritable.
yeah, but you know what happened is like
No, I don't
the,
know. Would you
the
like to explain to me how the best athletes in the world we can, dude? I've watched the soccer game in the World Cup, and only the past I've tried to watch the past few World Cups, right? Literally, bro, we have the best athletes. We can't run up and down a field and kick the damn ball. Stop. I'm
this is
done with it. I'm
this is
done with it.
this is where the problem lies, my friend. This is exactly the same situation like the WNBA. In America, the people like professional athletes, they don't go and practice soccer and are not encouraged as young athletes to practice soccer and make it something as in America a career
Yeah.
because they know they can get 10 times the money in basketball, in football, in other sports,
Okay.
hockey. So when you talk about Europe,
Okay.
for instance, or any other country like Brazil, a lot of like they don't like you never hear any of their countries, like you never hear any other sport but soccer being mentioned, and they pour literally all like how it is in America for football and basketball,
And
and
baseball.
yeah, in baseball and other
Uh-huh.
countries it's just soccer, bro. Like that's all it is from the very beginning. So these kids, everybody's practicing from the very beginning of their lives soccer, and that's all
Okay.
they really know for the most part. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's why other countries are
But
so much at
I'm
soccer than
talking about just from an athlete perspective here. Athlete being athletically inclined. Like,
you could be
like,
athletically inclined, but if you're going up against people that have been training their whole lives at a
yeah,
sport, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter how athletically inclined are because they are athletically inclined as well.
I guess. I don't know. When I see athletes in soccer compared to athletes of other sports, it's very weird to me. That's all I'm saying, man. I get where you're going with this. I get where you're going. It makes a lot of sense because we don't pour any type of funds into soccer. I get that. And like you said, if you're training for something, you're never like I do know some over the past like couple decades, I do know some athletes that went for soccer, but they would play across seas instead of here to get
Right.
paid because they get paid way more money, obviously, like you said. So I see that. But like, if you're playing across seas and you're good, and then you come back here and say, hey, let me represent the USA. That's what I mean. You'd think we'd have enough athletes, especially, to make a World Cup. That's all I'm asking here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Just to make the damn thing. I don't care if they win. You know, look at the females. Haven't the females dominated that for like 20 years? Yeah. The USA ones. You don't find that strange that the USA females dominate every other country? You don't find that strange? You see what I mean? Like, it's not like we're putting money into the female soccers. Like, you know, like the females are dominating. The USA dominates in soccer for the women, but the men can't even make a World Cup. You see, you don't find that weird? I have found that weird for like over 10 plus years now. Like, okay, the women can win, and that's what I mean. They're winning, like they're always winning. Hey, cool, but we can't. The guys can't make a World Cup. Please explain that to me. That's odd to me. What do the girls or women out in those countries? They don't.
This is
they don't do that.
This is what we're talking about. Check it. The highest earning players on the U.S. women's national team, especially those with strong endorsements, earn significantly more than an average WNBA player.
We're not talking. Okay. I'm talking about the women's soccer team and the men's soccer team. If the women can win it all the time, why can't the men even make the tournament? That's all I'm saying. That's it.
They're taking.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, they're taking people that are not like the best of the best, like all across the globe. You know, they're just taking.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that tells me that that female athletes here are just better than the rest of the world. Is that what that's telling me? In soccer?
Yes, that is telling me that.
Okay, that is telling me that. There you go. That's all I'm trying to say. And I'm trying to say we have the best athletes in my head from the men perspective as well. And we can't make a tournament? That's weird to me. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Because if the women can win every time in the World Cup and all that stuff, and we can't make a tournament as guys, that's weird. I find that very odd. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not talking about money, nothing. Because obviously the women are winning. I don't think they're getting paid hella, but they're still winning. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I mean, they're getting paid more than WNBA players, so there's definitely more of a...
Okay, we're not talking basketball. We're talking soccer. Fuck the other sports. Basketball, okay? Fuck all of it. Soccer. That's it. Men's soccer, women's soccer. Nothing else. Imagine there's no other sports. We're talking women's soccer team, men's soccer team. They're probably not outrageously paid, right? But the women go out there and beat every other country, right?
Uh-huh.
Men can't even make a tournament. We have the best athletes in the world. Please explain it. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
That's why they already solved that problem.
Who solved that problem?
America.
Oh, how?
We just created a whole bunch of inner city soccer teams like San Jose, Salt Lake City. I think even New Mexico, Albuquerque has one. And now, because they're all so shitty, they just play against each other for this. Who's the shittiest?
Yeah. Okay. I see where you're going with that. But how about when we get to the World Cup, like the world sport? That's what I mean. That's it.
You know,
it would be nice to just make the tournament. That's all. Be like, hey, we're representing the USA. Oh, the USA is not even in it. What? The best athletes in the world are not in the World Cup?
No, they are.
You see what I mean? No, we're not. We never make the World Cup. And when we do, it's like a first round exit, which is fine, but we haven't made it.
Well, the women athletes make it to the World Cup.
Okay. Exactly what I'm saying. The women win it every year or every 4 years. Women win it. Why can't the men even make it?
Because the women already got it on lock. We don't need to go all out like that and have.
Oh my God.
Win it.
We should be able to at least make the tournament. Make it. That's what I'm saying. We should be able to make the tournament.
Right.
Like we're the best athletes in the world and we can't make a World Cup. You don't find that weird? You don't find that odd?
We're not the best athletes in soccer, bro. Like we just gotta, I mean, there's, like I said, there's countries that have been playing their people since they were like 3-year-olds, and we're over here like high school, middle school, when we start like teaching these athletes soccer like that. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit different, man. Europe is just Europe, and the South America. Those are like countries that really have it on lock, soccer.
Yes, I know. It's their, like you said, it's their only sport. I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get it. It's just maybe I have a,
Look at what happened with like these Caribbean islands, like Puerto Rico and all these places. They started putting all this like money into playing baseball, and some of the best like baseball players are coming out of those areas, like Dominican Republic, like all those areas. So just because they really focus from a very young age on baseball over there, so they got some of the best players. That's all it is,
Yeah. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying, I always rep the USA. Like, we should be able to make a tournament. That's all I'm saying. That's not a lot to ask. I'm not saying to win the damn thing. I'm saying just make it.
For sure.
That's it. That's all I'm saying. Just make it.
One day, my friend. One day.
That's what I mean. Like, and they have made it. And they, like I said, it was like first round knockout. Hey, cool. At least they made it. Cool. Not asking them to win like the girls. The girls win all the time.
I can tell you already right now when we're gonna win the World Cup.
When
AI is playing.
Who?
We're gonna be represented by robots. Like every country.
Oh my god.
Robot teams.
I've seen that. I reported on it. Remember, in China.
Right. That was just beginning stages in China, though, bro. I'm talking about like.
Oh, I know.
Some crazy shit, man.
That'd be crazy, man.
But
yeah, man, that's it.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, bro. Like the future is crazy.
That's all I was wondering, man. Just because, like I said, man, I don't know. Like I said, I've watched some World Cup. Sometimes I've fallen asleep, but from an athlete perspective, it doesn't strike me really hard to have endurance by running up and down a field and kicking a ball. That's all I'm trying to say. That's literally all I'm trying to say here. And if you have the best athletes in the world, you should be able to replicate that. That's it. I'm not talking about, obviously, like there's other things that come with that. You know what I mean? So. Obviously, I've watched, one of the only soccer players I know, Cristiano Ronaldo, why he's Portuguese, from Portugal, why I'm Portuguese, so I get it. You know what I mean? But so I see he plays different from other people. You know what I mean? And then obviously trying to watch Messi stuff every now and then, because I heard that was like a rival back in the day. You know what I mean? Of like the best of the best. But like, I know they play different from other athletes. I get that. I see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it doesn't strike me as hard to just be, like I said, the best athletes in the world. You're running up and down the field and you kick the damn ball. I'm just wondering why we can't make a World Cup. That's all I was asking. That's it. That's really it.
Oh, all right. Let's get off this football topic.
Soccer? Soccer, yes. See, we don't even call it what the rest of the world calls it. We call it soccer. You realize that?
Yeah. We got Infinite Improbability in the house saying laces out. Yes, sir.
That's a great movie, man. That is a great movie. One of my favorites.
Infinite Improbability says the NWSL only means the U.S. women are better than other countries' women. The top tier male athletes in the U.S. are in the NFL, NBA, and MLB. Other countries
clearly, that's what I mean. Clearly, we don't have, can't we get some in soccer somehow? Like Jesus, man. That's what I mean. The best athletes in the world should filter some out to soccer, for the World Cup. Just for the World Cup. That's it.
It's hard when you got countries like Saudi Arabia paying what's his name like freaking millions of dollars.
No, you're talking about but that's Ronaldo. You're talking about Ronaldo.
man.
He gets paid like $1 billion in Saudi Arabia.
You can't even compete, man, to try to get good players, because soccer here don't have that kind of money, So
I know, but I mean, no, but I'm talking. That's what I mean. I just say from an athlete perspective, I feel we are just more. Maybe I'm just biased, but I feel like we're just a little more superior than other countries, like athlete-wise, athletic abilities. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased. Maybe because when we walk into the Olympics, we dominate. You see what I mean? You get that, right? We could walk into the Olympics and just dominate. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we could dominate every other sport, why, there's some stuff we don't dominate in the Olympics. I'll give you that, There's a couple of things we don't dominate where we're not even in it. I get that. But come on, man. Soccer. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Jay, before we get off our sports trends, I did see one other one. I don't know if you're going to report on. Did you hear anything about former NBA player Gilbert Arenas?
I vaguely read something about Gilbert, only because someone, Kwame Brown, was really happy. I think he got in trouble for something. I don't know what though.
Right. So basically, it says Arenas was operating an illegal gambling business.
Oh shit! Now?
Arenas rented out an Encino mansion he owned for the purpose of hosting high-stakes illegal poker games. It says that, let's see what else it says. A fee the house charged for each pot, either as a percentage or a fixed amount per hand, and invited players to compete. They hired young women who, in exchange for tips, served drinks, provided massages, and offered companionship to the poker players. The women were charged the tax, a percentage of their earnings from working the games. Chefs, valets, and armed security guards also were hired to staff these illegal poker games.
And why is this bad?
It says they were also charged with 3 additional counts: conspiracy to commit marriage fraud, and making a false statement on an immigration document.
Huh?
That's what it said. If convicted, they can face up to 5 years in federal prison for each count.
He ain't gonna be convicted for any of that, dude. They're just mad because they didn't get a percentage of his money.
Yeah.
I like Gilbert's. So I listen to his podcast.
Oh, okay.
He has a great podcast. Him, Kenyon Martin, Swaggy P, and Brandon Jennings. I listen to their podcast all the time. So I didn't even know this was happening. This is weird. That's why I'm like, huh? But I can imagine all those people are guaranteed or a part of their poker games for sure, because he has, like, Gilbert made a lot of money, dude, with the NBA. He really did. He was very good at finessing a lot of money, let's just say, and he didn't even play that much, honestly.
Do you remember why he got suspended for 50 games?
Yeah, of course. Everyone used to rap about it. I'm Gilbert Arenas, bring guns to the fucking locker. But that's what I mean. Like, he got suspended for that, but like, that's what I mean. He's just hosting poker games. That's what I mean. The only reason they're mad is because whoever reported him, obviously some hater, wasn't getting a percentage. And then obviously when you get authorities involved, they're even more mad now because they're not getting a percentage of any of this.
Exactly. And you're not a casino.
But that's what I mean. How is this? Huh?
In California, you can't just do that. Like, you know what I mean? You have to.
But it's his personal stuff.
It doesn't matter.
Why?
Because
I know he made it a little bigger. Obviously,
that's what I'm saying.
He made it like a business. I get it. That's what I mean. He made it a business, but like, he has his podcast. You know what I mean? If it's like a special invite thing. So I don't understand why that's a big deal. Maybe if it was getting out of control and like this, but like, I mean, you're just hosting your friends, basically. You're having fun and you got entertainment. That's literally all it is. If you want to think about it. You know what I mean? I am mad at Gilbert for doing that stuff, man. I like Gilbert Arenas, man.
Bro, he's you can't do stuff. I mean,
I get you can't do it, but when you got some bread and it's invite only, what's the, unless you had someone undercover there, What's the problem?
The problem is,
I know later in life, if I'm chilling with my close homies, right? And I've got a lot coming in. I'm like, hey, you know what? And I don't even play poker, but I put on a nice poker game. I invite some people, like some females, this and that, just to get everything set. We're playing high stakes for money, but this is in my own private place. What is wrong with that? Is there something wrong with that? Nah, I don't see it. But like I said, if he had it going on where it was a business all the time, see, I didn't know about I told you I watch his podcast all the time. So unless like this was something that was every week, like you know what I mean, and maybe raking in a lot of millions, okay. I get, and that's what I mean. I get why the government would be like, hey, what's up, bro? You can't just do that. Hey, where's our percentage? Or put it, whatever it may be, because I guarantee you, if he was in another state, that wouldn't even be a problem. Say he was doing that in Nevada. You think it would be a problem?
Nevada, you
highly doubt. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So just because he was doing it in Cali, they're being all dickheaded about it.
That's on him. He should have just got a place in Nevada and done it there.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he thought of this either, because I wouldn't think anything of it unless, like I said, I had an undercover hater, which he does. He has a lot of haters, believe me. He talks a lot of shit on his podcast. I love it. Like I said, the people I listen to, they're very outspoken, and they'll give their opinion on whatever it may be. And I applaud them for it. That's why I like listening to certain podcasts, especially Gilbert's. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I wouldn't even have thought of those extra added like rules. And I think someone who didn't like him set him up. That's what I believe. Like, you know what I mean?
Infinite Improbability says, like Molly's game, it's bad because the IRS is not getting their cut.
See? Thank you. I think that's what I'm trying to say. The man wants their cut.
And we got DTW in the house saying what's up. What's going down?
What
DTW.
up? What up?
And Infinite Improbability says it's when the house takes a VIG
percentage.
Same thing happened in Molly's game. The poker games were fine. She got in trouble when she started taking a cut of the pot. The IRS says that is a big no-no.
Yep, there we go. See?
Yeah. Don't take the pot. Don't take the pot, guys.
But yeah, I wouldn't have. Like I said, I don't think he thought like that at all. I think Gilbert's very about hosting, having fun with his friends, and making a little loot from it. That's all. He makes good loot from his podcast. So,
Yeah.
I'm wondering who. I know it's someone who set him up. Someone who doesn't like him set him up. I'm sure of it. That's how it works. That's why you have to be really smart about who you trust and who you tell things to. Honestly,
Right.
There's a lot of haters out there, bro.
Exactly.
But he won't do any time. He'll just pay a big fine. That's it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? He'll just pay a big ass fine. That's all it is.
Unless they try to use him as an example, then yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, no, I don't. It's Gilbert Arenas. It's not like he was like doing major like Casino Royale shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Like you said, he has a podcast. There could be other things or reasons why this happened, not just because of what it looks like on the surface.
Yeah, exactly. There could be a lot of exactly. You know what I mean?
Who knows?
I can't believe illegal gambling. I can't believe the shit they come up with, man. I'm telling you, only because he was in Cali. That's the only reason.
Yep. That's all it is.
That's some bullshit, dude.
All right, guys, let's move on into our main trends of the night. And let's start off with, let's get in with Trump and his best friend, Miss Pelosi. What is going on there, Jay?
Trump, any chance he gets, he's gonna come at Nancy Pelosi. But basically, President Trump calls for an investigation into Nancy Pelosi. Why? Over insider trading.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He's always looked into her net worth and always talked shit about it. And then when people find out her net worth, they're like, how the hell is her net worth that when she only makes this? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he said Pelosi should be investigated. She has the highest return of anybody in Wall Street. How did that happen? She knows exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what President Trump said. Quote. You know what I'm saying? Because she was on the show on CNN. Forgot dude's name. Oh yeah, it says. Let me see. Meltdown. Yeah. She had a meltdown when Jake Tapper brought up her insider trading.
Oh, really?
And this was on CNN, by the way.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly right. But yeah, so President Trump is calling, and I understand it. Everyone's always talked about Nancy Pelosi's returns and stuff, man. Like, okay, let's do the math here. Someone's not getting their cut there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what?
Yeah, that's good. That she needs to like who do you think you are? I mean, I know you're this big politician and all, but like, why would you be above the law over everybody else? Like, you need to still.
She's always thought like that, bro. She's always been like that. She's always been like that.
Crazy.
You know that. I know that.
I know.
Yeah, man.
But on the lighter note, I did hear today that they said Kamala is not going to be running for California governor anymore.
Okay. On a lighter note. That's hella funny, man. That's hella funny.
All right, guys, let us move on to our next trend. So I got some national news coming out of Virginia. It says that there is a councilman who was doused with gasoline and set on fire in a horrific workplace attack. Suspect got arrested, supposedly.
Holy shit.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
It says a Virginia city council member was rushed to a burn center after a man poured gasoline on him and set him on fire inside his workplace. Danville City Council member Lee Vogler, 39, of Danville, was working in the Showcase magazine office at around 11 a.m. when Shotzi Michael Buck Hayes, 29, of Danville, allegedly forced his way into the building carrying a 5-gallon bucket of gasoline. Police say Hayes poured the gasoline on Vogler as he tried to run to the front of the building and then lit him on fire. He is charged with attempted first-degree murder and aggravated malicious wounding. According to officials, he is being held in the Danville City Jail without bond. Vogler reportedly identified Hayes during the attack, helping authorities to make a quick arrest after Hayes allegedly fled the scene. Hayes was stopped a few blocks away and taken into custody without incident. Based on an investigation at the time of this release, the victim and the suspect are known to each other, and the attack stems from a personal matter not related to the victim's position on Danville City Council or any other political affiliation. So there you go. It looked like a personal matter. Damn. That must be like, how mad do you have to be at somebody to literally go into their workplace, douse them with gasoline, and watch them like run around burning to death? Like, bro, what kind
That's some crazy stuff, man. You can't mess
be
with the wrong people in the world, man. That's what I mean. People get too, people don't understand. Like, they mess with the wrong people. I mean, I don't. People should already know that they shouldn't mess with the wrong people. You know what I mean? Too many people are outspoken. Too many people just need to mind their own business, man.
Yeah.
That's a clear example. Doused in gasoline, bro. Holy shit. Like, man. Like you said, how mad do you got to be as Jesus, man? That's crazy.
And this can also go back to our previous conversation from a couple of days ago, where we were talking about being able to carry your weapon with you.
Yes, exactly. Well, we've been saying that for years. I mean, it's just common sense, man. And that's what I mean, though, man. People get bold when they know, oh yeah, no one has a weapon. People just get bold, man. But people just need to learn to mind their own business. That's it.
Right.
That's it, man. The world would be a lot better place if people just minded their own business.
Yeah. It's like the Bible says, turn the other cheek, guys. What the hell?
Right? It's common sense, though, man. But damn, doused in gasoline and all. Like, Jesus, man. That's, that's some,
That's some, like, Breaking Bad shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like you said, man, like, the amount of hatred you have towards some, man. That's like torture at its finest.
Dude, If it's that bad, I guarantee you there's a female involved. Sorry to say. There's no other explanation.
You're right. Man, I'm telling you, bro. That's man. Woo, man. I'm telling you.
That's funny.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Let's move on to our next trend. Jay, this is also our title. What has happened to Mr. Sharpe?
Mr. Shannon Sharpe, man, he's been going through a lot, man. You know, made his 100 millions, had to give half of it to that chick. I forgot her name. Remember? So he's always in the headlines. Shannon Sharpe has a great podcast as well. I believe it's called Club Shay Shay. So he's had a great podcast for a while now. He's, you know, for a good amount of years now. So Shannon Sharpe makes his money, but basically ESPN fired him. He said, "Bro, we can't have. He's too much in the headlines for ESPN. You know what I'm saying? And for the wrong reasons. I'm saying, yeah, for the wrong reasons, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they fired him. I mean, I don't think he's taking it personal. You know what I'm saying? They did. ESPN has fired like, you know, cats like Paul Pierce too. You know what I mean? So all that type of stuff when they're in the headlines for the wrong stuff. So ESPN is just very like, you know, they want a certain look, certain, you know, thing. That's how ESPN, it makes sense. They're a big company, you know, that sports company. So they just want you to be, you know, go in there, do your job. Don't be in the news headlines for stuff that he was in, you know.
Did they hear Chuck?
Who?
Chuck
what?
Charles Barkley?
What about him?
Did they fire him, ESPN?
No. He's TNT, remember?
No, I know. I was saying, wasn't he once on ESPN and he got fired for like the whole like drinking in public, intoxication, and all that stuff, or not?
I don't even think he went to ESPN. No, I think he was just like, yeah, because flat out the gate, he's been with Kenny Smith and EJ Ernie Johnson for like 20 plus years, dude. It's been a while. Yeah, I think he out the gate he went right to TNT. They built that show from the ground up.
Yeah, and I remember TNT getting pretty mad at him for that whole like, you know, stuff.
Well, yeah, you'll give him exactly. Chuck's a different. He's one of those exceptions, dude, because he's a nice guy. He has a bad temper, but he's funny and brings a lot. A lot of people go to that show just to watch Chuck.
Oh, for sure.
He's hilarious.
I remember them giving him like a pretty sharp warning, like, "Yo, you did this, you screw up like this again. We're not going to be able to keep you."
They have many times, many times. I've said many times. They've given him plenty of warning, but then it's even funnier because then when they added Shaq to that show, now you got two people who are kind of like similar in the headlines, you know, because Shaq is very outspoken, you know that.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't do anything out of pocket really outside, but he's very outspoken with what he says. You know? But it's cool having like that show's one of my favorite shows to watch, dude. Like like just when they put that together, it's like they put together some of the best minds, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like Ernie's a great moderator. Kenny's like the guy who's quiet. He doesn't really take the sides, and then you have the two alpha type guys going at each other all the time, bro. You know what I mean? I even remember it was funny because they always bring up too. Remember when Chuck tried to fight Shaq?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was hilarious, bro. That's what I mean. Someone, obviously Shaq's huge, right? But someone like Barkley was, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go right at this guy. Like savage, bro. When you a savage, you a savage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Chuck's a savage. You know what I mean? But yeah, so ESPN's just the people who they hire, they're very they don't want you in the news and stuff.
Gotcha.
So sorry to Unc Shannon Sharpe. He is not he's no longer there, but he will still roll on with his excellent podcast, and I'm sure he'll catch on somewhere else like Paul Pierce did.
Yep, I'm sure.
Remember, ESPN fired Paul Pierce. Do you remember why they fired him?
No, why?
Because Paul Pierce decided to go on a live one day, and he had like 30 girls, like I think strippers in the background.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I was like, and he was just streaming. He didn't care one bit. He was gone. He was gone. I don't know how many drinks deep, but he was just talking shit. I was like, okay. It's not like he was talking about ESPN or anything. He was just having fun, living his life. You know what I mean? And obviously he caught on other places. What did he do? He caught on with a couple other the smaller networks, but then he started his own podcast with who? None other than Big Ticket, KG, Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
So I watch their podcast too. Excellent stuff. So I mean, it's the way of the world today. You know what I mean? Like, what would you do? Podcast or radio? Me personally, I listen to podcasts instead of radio. Radio blows. I haven't listened to the radio in God knows how many years. You know what I'm saying? Podcast way better, way better. Obviously, I know we have to be biased. We do a podcast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's always been like that because you get true nature, you get true everything.
Exactly.
Like it's like listen to you listen to Joe Rogan's podcast, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Excellence right there, bro. You know that I've always listened to Joe Rogan's podcast. Ah, man, some of the best stuff.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Some of the best stuff right there.
Definitely.
You think you can get that on a radio? Hell no. It'll be all fucking all filtered, all just no. You can't say that. You can't say that.
Yep.
F that noise.
Infinite Improbability says Molly hosted mafiosos. The FBI wanted her to give anything she overheard at the poker games. Arenas might have hosted some criminals, and the FBI wanted info. They are using the IRS to blackmail Arenas.
See, I actually think he's onto it. My head thinks the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I didn't even think of the factor like that. What they'll probably do, they may cut a deal with him and try to have people wear wires and shit for sure.
Right. The Infinite Improbability says, in The Godfather of Harlem, Rev Adam Powell said, "Turn the other cheek." Malcolm X says, "Those that turn the other cheek get beat down."
Oh shit.
So don't turn.
I never seen Godfather of Harlem. That's with homie. Remember? I forgot his name.
Godfather of Harlem. Isn't it Forrest Whitaker?
Yeah, there you go, Forrest Whitaker. Yeah, I was saying it because he was in the movie the other day. Remember? Yeah. We were talking about it.
Right.
There are certain. I'm not gonna lie. There are certain times where turning the other cheek is very necessary. That all goes with my whole mind your own business thing, especially if you're out and about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, So.
All right, guys, let us move on and get into some update news for you. So yesterday we did have a huge earthquake in Russia, and we did have some big tsunami warnings. Everybody was told to watch out. But it looks like it's pretty much being over now. Looks like there not too much happened, even though there was that big earthquake. There hasn't been like many reports of a whole bunch of stuff that got damaged. It looks like luckily everything is okay for now. But yeah, so all the islands, especially Hawaii, it looks like you guys are no longer under any kind of a tsunami warning or threat. So it is safe now. And yeah, it pretty much sucks because a bunch of people had to be super scared. But, it's all good now, guys. So there's no more warning, and that has passed. So yeah, guys, go back to what you do every day. Not worry. And let's move on. That was a little update for you guys for our tsunamis. What do we
That's
have
weird
here?
Because the funny part about that, it's been odd, but I've been I don't know why, but I've had that tsunami warning honestly for like a month or 2 months now. They've been sending me that same thing, like, oh, watch the weather and blah, blah, blah. And I don't live by the coast, but I've gotten that same warning for like a month now, minimum.
Oh, really? I haven't had any warning. I haven't even.
I know no one I know has. No one I know has. But my phone, I could even show you in my phone. Oh, watch out for the weather. There's a tsunami warning, and we're talking like the past month, like maybe even month and a half. And I was like, tsunami? What the hell is this? Why do they keep sending me this? That's weird. Don't you think that's weird?
Yeah, so maybe they're trying to warn you like ahead of time or something,
Yeah, but don't you think that's weird? Like, no, like anyone else I know didn't like. Like I was trying to figure out, like I would ask, like, hey, you get any weird warnings on your phone? They're like, no. So I thought it was weird because I've been getting that warning for a while now. month and a half minimum. And I'm like, holy shit. And I put it together when you were saying this stuff. I was like, what the hell? That's weird. It's very odd,
Right.
But I think maybe they were testing out things, maybe sending it to certain people, testing out how their system is. You know what I mean? I don't know. Very weird. But I've gotten that warning for a while now. And the weird thing is, like I said, I don't even live by the coast. Obviously, I got the San Andreas Fault is here, but like the Pacific Ocean, that's we got that big mountains in between. Thank God. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but didn't you just tell me that you got AT&T Turbo?
Yeah. Why?
That makes sense.
What makes sense?
You get stuff a little bit quicker. You got turbo mode in it now.
Oh my God. I didn't even ask for turbo. But it's been like, no, I didn't have turbo like a month and a half ago. I was just getting these warnings and I was like, familiar? What? Why is there what? It was weird. Yeah, very odd, man. Very odd. On a side note, did you see have you seen the Robotaxi?
No.
There's so the Robotaxi's in SF, bro.
Oh, are they? They already released them?
Yeah, but they're not so in order to combat, since he doesn't have the thing in California yet, obviously, it's an actual driver right now testing. You know how they always test all the roads?
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, oh shit.
So it's a Tesla, like Model Y. What is it? Model 3? What is it?
I don't know what that thing is. I don't know what it's called.
Okay.
I don't know. It had a like a sticker on the side, I think. I don't know.
Did it look like an SUV or like a sedan?
Both.
Oh, really?
It's weird. It looked like it was both.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it didn't look like the I don't know the one. Yeah, I don't know the ones that are in ATX. Obviously, I'm not in Austin, so I don't know exactly which ones they have there. But yeah,
maybe it's like a special build just for the robo taxis. Like some kind of special build car from Tesla.
Yeah, it could. I don't know. Yeah, it could be. So I'm not sure, but it had like it had like a sticker on the side. You know what I'm saying? When they were driving.
Right.
It could be I don't know if it's a car or SUV. It looks like it's in the middle, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, like a crossover.
Yeah. I don't know, but there was a guy driving it. So I'm like, oh, okay, that when obviously that just means okay, they're getting all the map, testing out everything,
Right.
Obviously, because it's not rolling out yet, you know what I mean? But I was like, oh shit, prepare for the next person coming in, because Amazon and Waymo, they're tough out here.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to bring that up to you because I wondered if you saw any.
No, I haven't seen them yet. I don't really go to San Francisco anymore,
Oh yeah, that's right. You see a lot of the Waymos by my house though.
They're everywhere. They're by my house now too, man.
Oh, they're in Mateo now too? All the time? Like rolling?
See them, a lot,
Yeah. Oh, damn, they are expanding quick. Damn, so they're probably onto Belmont and San Carlos.
Most likely.
Damn, they're everywhere. They're in all these cities now, then.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Damn, Amazon better step their shit up, man. Especially if Elon coming out, Amazon need to release that huge fleet I saw.
I know, right?
Yeah, they got a big ass fleet. I told you I went to that headquarters, Zooks. So yeah, man.
I remember
it'll be fun to take a Zooks. We should do that, bro.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we should do that. We should do it. We'll go live for our fans. We could just have the Waymo come through to my house. We'll go live. Fuck it.
I don't know if you saw, but when we were going to the gym in Mountain View the other day, one of the little side streets, once we got off the exit, there was a whole Waymo little building that had all the Waymos charging there.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So they got Waymos charging in Mountain View.
Yep.
Oh shit! That means they are expanding all the way down. Oh wow!
Makes sense because that's a Google product, and that's where Google.
Oh
is.
Yeah, Google is there. That's right. Oh yeah. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. That's right. Oh, they're probably heavy out that way. I wonder if they're in San Ho then too.
For sure.
They probably are. Oh damn, oh man, Waymo just killing the game right now, bro. Yeah, we definitely gotta. Yeah, we'll hit up a Waymo at the crib. We'll call it Waymo, come through, and we'll go live the whole way.
Yeah.
That shit'll be hella fun, man. Waymo's cool, dude.
Exactly.
But we also got to do the Amazon ones, dude, because yeah, that'll be dope to do the Amazon ones.
What do you think would happen if somebody tries to do a drive-by, like in a Waymo?
Hold on, what?
What if somebody's gonna you think the thugs now they're gonna start doing drive-bys in Waymos or what?
Oh my god. That's I don't even know how to answer that.
Yeah.
That is so not street, but street. Like what? Drive by in a Waymo, bro. Hey man, you're on to something. That's kind of cool, man. You do a drive by in a Waymo, no one's driving. Like what the fuck? Dude, that would be. You know what, dude? That would honestly be one of the best diversions.
Bro, we're gonna do that for our show, but we're gonna do it with water guns.
No, but imagine how much of a diversion of a perfect way that would be to trick someone.
Oh, I know, right?
You have someone on this side driving, and you got four people deep, right?
Yeah.
And there is someone you do want to hit. You come through with a Waymo on this side. They're all turned this way, and then you are in the backseat of the Waymo, and then you just boom, 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 and you're out. They won't even know.
Exactly.
Look at that diversion, bro. My head it'd be acting weird sometimes. That's crazy.
I would even take it one step further.
What?
I would have like one of those little electric magnetic thingies where you can kind of make electronics not work for like a few seconds, so that way anything that's being recorded in the Waymo doesn't work for that exact second.
Oh, you could do that, yeah. But then the car would shut off. The car would shut off.
That's cool. Then you just press the little help thing, like, hey, I don't know what happened, but the car just shut off.
The car just shut off. I don't know what happened. We're only in the proximity of these people who just got taken out. But come on, let's go. Let's go.
Imagine you don't know what you don't know how the Waymos work, so you try and do something like that, and the Waymo stops right where you just shut up the whole damn place.
Man. Bro, that'd be hella funny. But that's a new age thing, man. You know, I didn't even think about any of that. That's that new age right there, bro.
The thugs is gonna have to figure that one out, bro. how to do this shit, the new stuff.
Well, I mean, honestly, man, it's thug stuff is different these days from when we grew up, man.
Oh, I know.
The thug stuff is very different. You have to be actually really smart if you want to do thug stuff these days. You can't do what you were doing back in the day.
So I'm sorry.
Can't do the hooligan stuff, man. You got to go along with tech now, especially here. Maybe in other places you can still get away with that stuff, but here you got to be very smart about it.
Yep.
Very different these days here.
Infinite Improbability says the new Dexter series has a serial killer targeting rideshare drivers. Don't want to spoil anything, but the killer's dad was a taxi driver.
In the what? He said the new Dexter series?
Yeah.
Yeah, the old Dexter series was tough. So what's the new Dexter one? Like his kid or something?
Maybe. I don't know. Never seen it.
Yeah, I never seen the new. Oh, that could probably be an interesting series.
Yeah.
The old one was dope.
And Infinite Improbability has his own proposition for the Waymo. He says, Waymo with a remote oscillating 50 cal like in Breaking Bad.
Hey, yeah, that's right. Out of the trunk.
Yeah.
That was hella cool in Breaking Bad. I remember that too.
I know.
That was dope.
Yeah.
I wonder if ask Infinite Improbability. Is Waymo out that way where you are in SoCal over there? I wonder if Waymo's out there.
Well, Infinite Improbability is in Fresno. He's not in SoCal.
That's on the way to SoCal. That's down there.
It's not. I mean, it's still considered.
That's not central. You call that central? No. Central's Modesto. Modesto, Stockton, Ceres. That's all central. Fresno's already down there, bro. That's 3+ from here. That's at least 3 hours away, 3.5. That's like more towards LA.
It is more towards LA, but it's still considered
Yeah.
central. It's still considered
No. Nah, that's not Central Valley. You're tripping. Ask him right now, and he will tell you that's not Central Valley. You tripping.
He knows it's central.
Nah, ask him right now. Be like, hey, is that Central Valley? No way. No way. No way, no how.
Infinite. Are you surrounded by a whole bunch of farmlands and corn and
Oh
stuff
my
like
God. It's not Central Valley, bro. It's Fresno. That is not Central.
If it was SoCal, you would not be able to have farms all around you because it's all desert.
I'm saying it's on. Okay, Bakersfield is SoCal too. Is there not farms all around Bakersfield?
Don't consider
Thank
Bakersfield
you.
SoCal yet.
Huh?
Anything before the mountain is all Central Valley, and then once you
you're tripping, dude. Bakersfield, Southern Cal too. Crazy. You know damn well Bakersfield is Southern Cal. Stop. And there's hella farmlands around there.
Infinite Improbability makes a good point. They say cartels, Cosa Nostra, and mafia are turning to the cyber domain, cyber crime. So they're actually already into it.
Yeah, I believe it. See, that's what I mean. They're ahead of the game. That's what I'm saying. You got to be smart if you're going to do that stuff. That's what I mean. The thugs from like the streets, they're that like I said, that's you could already tell in these areas that's already non-existent. There's maybe one remaining project left in SF. You know that.
AI's taking over all the jobs, not just the blue collar and the
just the hoods too. Jesus, man.
Good jobs, man. AI, they coming for you guys, man.
Well, even like new age drug dealing, a lot, that's done through Uber package.
Yeah.
You know that Uber package delivery. That's new age drug dealing right there, bro.
I know.
You know that.
And Infinite Probability, by the way, does say that Fresno is central. Just FYI.
No way. Yep. Oh man, that's. I'm not buying it. I ain't buying it. Driving 3.5 hours down and that's still central? No way. That's crazy.
California's a big state, my friend.
It is. I know it is. I know that. There's still. Everyone thinks this is Northern California, bro. There's still 6 hours up north. Like of the north.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right, Jay. Let's get into this trending topic of yours because it is kind of important. We don't want people accidentally drinking vodka, so let's let them know before they start celebrating tonight.
Come on, man. Why are you giving it away, bro? Jeez, man. What if people wanted to have some? All right, so basically, where we're going into it, High Noon is warning customers that some of its vodka seltzers were labeled as Celsius energy drinks.
No.
Who does this? How do you mess that up, bro? Like how? That's going to be hilarious. Hella people are going to be drinking a Celsius, getting ready to go to the gym. And they're like,
exactly.
Oh, what's going on?
I was about to use that same example for last night. Like, can you imagine going to the gym, drinking vodka, and like, oh, dude, all bad.
Well, yeah, like pounding it, like, hold on, what the hell? What? I thought this was Celsius. Dude. How do you mess that up though, bro? Internet having a frenzy on that too.
Isn't High Noon a beer company, if I'm not mistaken, or no?
I have no idea. I mean, it's vodka seltzers. I know that. I don't even know what High Noon is. I just thought it was hilarious. I was like, why is High Noon? Why is it like Celsius?
Yeah.
So I don't know why they would mislabel it though. Why? Like I don't understand.
Yeah, it's just FYI, guys. If you're gonna get some Celsius energy drinks, be careful. They might have vodka in them.
That's hella funny, bro. But how do you mess that up? That's crazy to me that how that messed that up. You know what I mean? Would you call that human error?
I think so.
Exactly. They're gonna be looking in the AI like, man, we gotta get this shit solved.
Yeah.
Like that's all bad, man.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of people on the internet were, putting the funniest memes about that shit.
Oh, I
bet. You know what I mean? But yeah, so just watch out for that, because I know a lot of people who drink Celsius actually.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah. Celsius got popular in 24 back, like, we're talking 12 years ago. I remember
Oh yeah.
when Celsius first came out. I knew people that worked at 24, and they would always be, "Hey, why don't you try Celsius?" And I'll be like, "Why?" And then they knew how to market that shit well. A lot of people at 24, and I was like,
Right.
"Oh, these aren't bad. They're not bad." So I
So
actually
you like
drank some Celsius. Huh?
so you like them.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh,
I mean, when you have the right people, promoting it, it was a lot easier to drink. It's kind of like, Bang
yeah.
and Ghost. Like when you have if you know how to market that shit well, it's very easy for you to drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we go to Havasu, what do they have 1,000 things of when we go to Havasu?
The
Every energy vendor you could think of, right?
Four Locos.
Well, not, okay, well, no, I'm talking about energy drink. Yeah, actually, Four Loco is an energy drink out there. You're right. They never dumbed it down like they did in California. So yeah, but I'm talking about just regular energy drinks. We see every vendor out there when we go, right?
Right,
You
right.
got the Monster, Red Bull, everything. You know what I mean? Everything. And they know how to market. Why they hire the right, I'll say females to market it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
sure.
That's all it takes. That's really all it takes, man. You have the right marketing and you hire the right people to brand it for you. It's easy.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Everything's marketing.
All right, guys, let us move on and get into some business news. So there was a Fed meeting today, and it looks like interest rates will be unchanged for fifth straight time. The Federal Reserve said Wednesday it is holding rates steady. President Donald Trump has been pressing hard for the Fed to cut rates, arguing that his tariff policy will not push up inflation. But central bankers aren't so sure, and most prefer to wait to monitor the impact of Trump's economic agenda. However, the July meeting was one in the history books. Two Fed governors voted against consciousness and supported a rate cut this month. Is the first time in 3 decades that has happened. So yeah, it looks like there is even some internal pressure for them to start cutting rates. So that is a good thing. I got a feeling that in the next meeting with the Federal Reserve, they will probably cut rates because by then it looks like things will probably be a little bit more settled down. However, that being said, we did just report that the tariffs and everything has been postponed for like another 3 months. So I don't know. It's one of those things. But I got a feeling that because right now everything is on postpone and there's no like bad news, like it's not like rates went up or they got cut. It's just like neutral. So we'll probably, like I told you earlier this in the week, like on Monday, I think I told you guys that most likely this week for crypto, we're probably going to be just going a little bit sideways. And then by Monday, they're probably going to realize like, yeah, everything is okay. There's no rate cuts, but there's also no, they're not raising the rates. So I think we're going to keep moving up in crypto, at least in the markets, because yeah, we're just, we are where we are, but nothing bad is coming out of it. So we're good. We're good. All right. So yeah, that is our business news. Fed. We did have a meeting today. Infinite Improbability says, no Waymo in Fresno. We are a major hub. San Joaquin Valley. Bakersfield is south end of the valley, right before the Grapevine. But it's like the family member you don't want to admit it's related to you. So he's basically saying it's still somewhat central.
Nah, stop it. He was just answering that there's no Waymo out there.
And DTW says, fire Jerome. Yes, sir. All right. Let us get into Jay's movie of the night. What are you watching, Jay? Some Batman? Batman?
Well, yeah, I threw on one of my favorite. It is Christopher Nolan's 55th birthday today.
Oh, nice.
And being that it's his 55th birthday, I had to throw on one of my favorite Christopher Nolan movies, without a doubt, probably his best movie he's ever made in my eyes. And he's made some fucking great movies, bro. But this movie I don't think there's any other movie better than this movie that he's made.
Yeah.
You know this one, right? Have you seen this one?
Yep.
This Dark Knight?
The
This is
Joker.
the second one of that trilogy. Yeah, the Joker one with Heath Ledger, R.I.P. Played the best Joker ever. But yeah, so it's his birthday, so I had to throw on Dark Knight for sure, bro. Like out of all his movies, and like I said, he's made some awesome movies, bro. But this one is just there's levels to his movies, bro. This movie's just ridiculously excellent. Everything about it.
Yeah, I did
You know
it.
what I
This
mean?
is the one with Morgan Freeman, right?
Huh?
Morgan Freeman is in this one.
He's in all three.
But this is the one where he like basically they connect all the cell phones and he gets mad and is like
Yes,
saying,
correct.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite ones too.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like this, out of all three of them, like this, it was ridiculous. This movie, how good it was. Every little, even the in-depth parts about it, like it's really ridiculous how good of a movie it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But I think out of all of it, it's his best movie he's ever made.
Right.
And I just had to put one on since it's his birthday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Christopher Nolan, man. Makes some great movies.
Shout out Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, he does have a movie coming out too in 2026 called The Odyssey.
Well, okay.
Yeah, so I'm sure that'll be good.
So what about Batman Dark Knight? What is that movie about for the people that have not seen it?
So Bruce Wayne, billionaire playboy, he basically has a new, we'll say enemy. I don't know if you so much call it enemy as more so like someone who's just like him, except he doesn't play for any side. Like, he's not with the cops, not with the gangs, not with the mafia. He's for himself. And the enemy is the Joker, played by Heath Ledger, man. And honestly, I will have to say Heath Ledger's best role in a movie I've ever seen. I don't know if you could agree with that. That's me. I don't know if you agree with that, but I think he played the best. Like, to prepare for Joker, I read what he did. You know what I mean? He really got in that part. You know what I mean? And then he died right after it. Remember, like crazy, right?
I heard about it.
Yeah, but I mean, man. But yeah, so basically, Batman. At night, Christian Bale. He during the day, like I said, businessman. At night, Batman, and yeah, he just has to go up against Joker, and Joker is just someone who just throws you into chaos. You know what I mean? He just does the most out of pocket things, but he does it with a different purpose. You know what I mean? It's not just it's definitely not for money. Obviously, he proved that in this movie, but he wants to prove certain points. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's Batman's job to protect the city from him, basically, if that's how you want to put it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Basically, the whole good versus evil thing, hero versus vigilante. But yeah, I mean, one of the best movies I've ever seen. So
Exactly.
yeah, like it's one of the best movies I've ever seen. I like in my life. You know what I'm saying?
What do you rate that movie?
Come on, that's not it's not even a question. I'd give it a 20. It's literally one of the best movies I've seen. The way it's composed, the story, everything about it, the actors, actresses, even to the little in-depth things, like I said, like even when they're like certain just things you see in the movie, like excellent, bro. There's not one bad thing in this movie, not one slow part. Everything is just, and it's a long ass movie, dude. It's like almost 3 hours,
Oh,
maybe
I know.
2.5 hours. And that's what I mean. There's not 1 second of the movie where you're just like, oh, this is kind of boring. Nope. Excellent, excellent film, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Doesn't get much better.
Are we doing? You want to do Heath Ledger? I think.
I was gonna say we should do Heath Ledger, man. R.I.P. Because obviously, without a doubt, like we haven't done that yet. Obviously, I think we've done Christian Bale movies.
Okay. So what is your
but
Heath Ledger
nah,
movie?
are you kidding? Right there, bro.
Okay.
He didn't play a better role than that. Out of every movie I've seen.
What about underrated?
Oh man, underrated. That's a tough one. He has a lot of good movies. I'll go. I'm gonna go 10 Things I Hate About You.
Okay. You think that's underrated? That was a big movie.
I mean, it's a big movie if you saw it back in the day, but if you didn't see it, you won't even know he's in it. He played a funny ass part too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call him the main lead in it. Would you? He definitely wasn't the main in my eyes.
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I mean, I know that's why I would say it was underrated. I mean, I know it was a big movie back then, though. You're right about that. But yeah, that's what I would go with for sure.
For me, I would say my favorite movie of his. It's a tough one. He has so many of them, but I really liked him in The Patriot, so I'll go with
That's
that
a good
one.
movie. With Mel
Yeah,
Gibson, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's a really good movie.
And as far as underrated, I'm gonna go with Lords of Dogtown. I really like that movie as well, and that's like a skateboard movie. It's kind of like how the
I was
whole
gonna say I
skateboard
don't know that one.
SoCal.
Lords
Yeah,
of Dogtown.
yeah, it's a great movie.
I don't know that one.
I really enjoyed that one. Bro.
Lords of Dogtown. I don't know that one.
It's basically how like the whole skateboarding scene, how they like started it in SoCal and how it just got big from there. And yeah,
Oh. Oh, okay.
yeah,
So it's a straight skater movie.
yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never seen it. Lords of Dogtown. I didn't even know.
Check it out. I think it's like based on a true story and shit. It's really good.
Is there anyone else like in it that's worth mentioning? Like any other actors that I would know or no?
It's like when they were like kids. So Heath Ledger was like a kid in that movie still. But I don't know if you know these people. You got like Emily Hirsch, Tony Alva, Nikki Reed, John Robinson, Stacey.
I do know those people. I know those people.
Yeah. So
Okay.
but yeah, basically it's a movie. It's basically like the synopsis of the movie is a drought in 1970s Southern California has an unexpected side effect. As people empty their swimming pools, a group of teen surfers from the Dogtown area of Venice Beach move in with skateboards, and a new sport is born based on a true story.
Got it. I didn't know that had Johnny Knox in it. Johnny Knoxville in that? Okay, so it's got to have some funny shit in it too.
It's a good movie.
Okay.
So you got to check it out.
All right.
Got to check it out, man.
Cool. Most stuff.
We got Infinite Improbability saying, I thought I heard the Inception, BWOMS, BWOMS in the distance.
Inception's a great movie. The fact that I love that movie, but I knew a lot of girls that they had to watch it a few times just to understand it. So that's why I didn't say that was his best movie.
Yeah.
If you don't watch that movie in depth, you won't understand it at all. Like you got to really pay attention to every little detail in Inception.
Right.
I thought Inception was a great movie, believe me. But a lot of people were confused by it.
Yeah, I really like the movie too, the Inception.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't think it was better than this one per se, but it's definitely probably I'd say his second best movie.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'd definitely say second best.
And we got DTW saying, made some great green chili jerky today. Hit your boy up. Yes, sir.
Green chili jerky, okay.
Yeah, I think I brought you some before, right? So from New Mexico.
Yeah.
Dude, that's New Mexico has some of the best green chili beef jerky, bro. Like
you told me. You told me.
I mean, you tried it, so you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. I remember telling you about my boy's jerky.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah. No, they're both like super good, super fresh. Then
of course.
Infinite Improbability says Joker is Batman's arch nemesis.
Yes, sir. Doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah. Infinite Improbability also says Heath Ledger was found dead in Mary-Kate Olsen's apartment. That is a weird pairing.
That's where he was found dead?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
I guarantee you, Mary-Kate Olsen, that was probably like some of her pills that he took and where he died because he was like overdose.
Shit. Yeah, but that's weird. But think about that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's weird. I didn't know that.
There's a lot of evidence too that Mary-Kate Olsen, like the twins, there's a lot of evidence showing now that what's his name, the lead actor who died, Bob Saget. Remember Bob Saget? Yeah. He there's a lot of evidence showing that or pointing that he might have like not been the best like person, dealing with the twins. Like,
no way.
together.
I'm not hearing no Full House slander.
There could have been some misconduct there.
We are not hearing no Full House slander here.
That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying.
No, we are not. We are not slandering Bob Saget. Okay, none of that.
Then let's move on to DTW's comment where he says, "Lords of Dogtown is my shit." Yes, sir. That is a great movie. I love that movie too. It's sad at the end when the kid gets cancer, though. That hella like.
That's terrible. Terrible.
And Infinite Ability says it's all about Knight's Tale. Joker and Robin.
That's a good one. That's actually a good one. I just thought about that. That's a good one.
Joker and Robin attended high school together in 10 Things I Hate About You. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Who? Hold on, what?
Joker and Robin attended high school together in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, they did?
It looks like it. Because Heath Ledger was Joker, so who was Robin? Who played
the dude that in 10 Things I Hate About You, the lead guy. Yeah, the guy who's trying to get the sister. I forgot his name.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I didn't know they went to high school together.
Well, in the movie,
are you talking about in the movie? Oh yeah, in the movie. I thought he meant in real life. I was like, what?
Joker and Robin played this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I forgot the kid's name.
Gordon Levitt or something like that.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. There you go.
Something like that.
There you go. Yeah. No, that. Yeah. No, yeah. In the movie, yeah.
Definitely. All right, guys. So, and did I mention? I did mention my underrated too, right? So we're good. Okay, so yeah, that is our movie of the day. Let us move on and get into some crypto news. Since we did have that Fed meeting today, looks like Fed did not cut or raise the rates. They are the same, so it looks like the markets are going to be kind of doing nothing probably until Monday. It's kind of what I'm thinking. But let me just actually pull up the pricing for you. So Bitcoin today is sitting at 118,401. It is up 0.51%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, is sitting at 3,861. It is actually up 1.74%. And your number 3, XRP, is sitting at $3.13. It is up 0.96 today. As far as your fear and greed index, we are still at that 62 greed. We are right on that cusp of neutral in greed. Like I said, we're just kind of like not knowing what to do. But as far as your global crypto market cap as a whole, it went back up a little bit today. So it does look like money is starting to flow in again to the market. We're at 3.89 trillion, up 0.28% in the last 24 hours. As far as your top 5 trending coins, you got Bitcoin number 1, number 2 is XRP, number 3 is Solana, which is sitting at 181.68% up right now. SPK sitting at number 4. It is down 1.28%. And number 5 is ERA, which is down 6.83% right now. Let's get into your top 5 gainers of the day. Number 1 is going to be Bonkers Meme Token, which is up 3,125%. Number 2, we have Snowy Owl, which is up 2,030%. Number 3, we have Official Melania Trump, which is up 866%. Number 4 is Bohm AI, which is up 467%. And number 5 is Robinhood, which is up 461%. Let's get into your top 100 with some notable mention coins as your gainers. Number 10, we have GameStop coin. It is up 286%. At number 12, we have Not Cat, which is up 251%. At number 20, we have Tesla, which is up 211%. At number 28, we have BlackRock, which is up 170%. At number 38, we have Baby Manu, which is up 93%. At number 47, we have Fish2, which is up 99%. At number 54, we have Uranus, which is up 55%. At number 61, we have Trencher, which is up 47%. At number 66, we have Nirvana Chain, which is up 41%. At number 75, we have Gods Unchained, which is up 36%. At number 86, we have Neural AI, which is up 32%. Sitting at number 98, we have Cat with Mask, which is up 27%. And sitting in your 100 spot today is PALAPA or PLPA, which is up 25% today. All right, guys, that is our crypto news. Let us move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. So this is going to be for July 31st, 2025. Like always, we are going to start with the first house of the Zodiac. That is also my sign, Aries. So Aries tomorrow, let's get into it. Give me 1 second so I can pull that up. All right, Aries. Tomorrow, much more than this, so stay alert for it. Often, small happenings can bring much joy and meaning if one stops to observe them. Your energy might make you hurry, but slowing down will make it easier to notice beauty and opportunities all around. See the little things and fill yourself with gratitude. Taurus, the drive of your emotions will attract opportunities tomorrow. Doors close and paths open when you follow excitement at its deepest. The enthusiasm you exude is contagious and attracts others towards you. Keep your thoughts on what matters most for you and act with confidence. The energy will steer towards results and satisfaction. Gemini, sometimes progress seems to be lagging, a situation that with patience can surely lay a solid foundational base. Do not rush or force any result. Instead, the less bothered you are and let nature take its course, the more your efforts will count. This will calm down your restless mind and give you clear insight into decisions you should make. Cancer, tomorrow the power will be yours to seek solutions instead of obstacles. When it comes to challenges, rather than looking away from the problems, consider the possibilities. Do not get bogged down in difficulties or let them consume you. Your very act of seeking solutions will bring calmness and progress. Trust yourself, your strength and wisdom can stand tall against any obstacle. Then we got J sign Leo. Tomorrow offers you an opportunity to step into the limelight with confidence and grace. Have confidence in your abilities to let your natural leadership shine through. When you claim your strengths and speak your truth, others will be drawn to you and will respect you more. Resist the temptation to doubt yourself or make yourself insignificant. Virgo, your energy will be contagious tomorrow, allowing you to inject goodwill wherever you go along the path. Your calm, considered actions and words will uplift others and foster an atmosphere of peace. Be conscious of every word and action, for they hold the power far more than you can reckon to influence another. Every act of kindness, every positive word makes stronger connections around you and keeps goodwill alive within others. Libra, when choices construct themselves around you, then listen carefully to all feelings and intuition. Your inner subconscious being knows what truly matters to you. Do not let the brain crack for so much time. Do not let the opinions of others doubt you. Following your heart is the only way to balance your life and nurture your relationships, thus bringing harmony and satisfaction. Scorpio, trust the process tomorrow, even through misery. Difficulties will challenge your endurance. They are growth and transformation for you. Believe every step, regardless of how difficult, is the one that brings you closer to your goals. Focused and with trust always. The acceptance of your suffering combined with letting go of how you think the road should look gives you power and energy to meet the design of your change. Then we got Sagittarius, which is also my wife's sign. Tomorrow brings fresh opportunities, so be ready to welcome them with an open heart and a clear mind. Opportunities may appear in an instant, so stay alert and ready. Trust your gut feeling and blaze bold trails that lead to what sets your soul on fire. This day is meant for promotion outside of walls and expansion of self. Courage and hope will guide you to your destination. Capricorn, welcome the teachings concealed in obstacles. Your challenges will greatly test your patience, yet they will be the key to your valuable growth. Do this instead of pitying yourself. Search for what these moments have to teach you. You will gain more resilience by learning through every experience, and you shall be persuaded that each difficulty hardens and blinds you towards strength and wisdom. Aquarius, your strength will be a source of inspiration for others tomorrow. As you bravely hold up someone or a situation with an open and quiet heart, those around you will feel uplifted and supported. By giving back this positive energy to the community around you, you are being a force of good. Do not be afraid to stand your ground, for it is your strength that shines as a beacon of hope to the needy. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Your inner light will shine brightly for yourself and others when challenges arise. The kindness you embody creates strong, radiant bridges of hope around you. Do not hide your true self from the world, nor diminish your spirit to fit in. Embrace your challenges and start sharing them. Your positive energy speaks louder than words, fostering genuine connections. All right, guys, that is our horoscope for tomorrow, July 31st, 2025, last day of the month. Like I said, we like to do that to kind of help guide you along your path every day. Let's get into some chats real quick. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Infinite Improbability says that's the name. Yep, that is the name.
There you go. That's the name, yeah.
Infinite Improbability says Stephanie from Full House became a meth head while married to a cop. She got clean and toured the country warning high schoolers of the dangers of drugs.
Damn, I don't know that.
While on tour, Stephanie relapsed and even gave an anti-drug speech while coming down from a bender. Damn, that's crazy.
Shit. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I used to hella like what's her name? Which one was the Jesse? Was that the one that had the one that all the girls hella liked? The brother, all the from the three.
Uncle Jesse?
Yeah, Uncle Jesse. That was the one that all the chicks liked, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So I liked his girlfriend, bro. Like, you remember?
Of course.
Yeah.
The brunette chick, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. A good looking woman.
Yeah,
for sure.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Lady.
Relax. No, he can hear. So there's you could tell there's animals fighting outside.
Dude, you should. I don't know if you can see. You're not able to see the camera. What's going on, huh? Behind my background.
No.
You should see how relaxed my cat is right now. She's literally chilling, bro, right behind me in the camera. Though. I didn't realize my cat likes the camera so much.
It's a good thing. And my dog's by the window. He hears the animals fighting. Yeah. There's always fights like certain nights, and they're like fighting because of the county park, right there.
Yeah.
Coyotes and everyone are fighting right now. So he's like, he wants to bark, but I'm like, no,
You know what's funny is my male cat is like kind of camera shy, so he never goes on camera. But I just realized my female cat actually likes the camera, and she's on the camera, which is typical of females.
You're right about that.
My cat is. Oh man.
You're definitely right about that.
Kenya, I see you. She's looking at me like, "Hey, you talking to me?" All right, guys, let us move on and get into Jay's conspiracy of the night. What you got for them, Jay?
Well, I don't know much of a conspiracy it is, but yeah, I was watching a video and I was like, what the hell? And it's about this guy that was in New York City in 1963, and they considered him the most dangerous man in the world. And I was like, who is this dude, right? So I'm watching it and like, seemed like a normal dude. Like, he had a hot dog stand, like a hot dog, one of those vendor things.
Yeah.
And he was just chilling. His name was Jerry. And, he was just a chill dude. He would sell hot dogs around the neighborhood and he was super, super popular, right?
Uh-huh.
And everyone would always they would be like, man, this dude is just super nice, super cool, always smiling. Best hot dogs they ever had, right?
Uh-huh.
And every time, even his family, they'd always ask him for his secret recipe, and he's like, nah, man, I always keep that close to me. I'm not taking interviews, the whole nine. But he always greeted everyone with this warm smile and loved everybody. There's always a twist to these things, bro. When someone appears too perfect, there's always something that goes on, right? So basically he would be every now and then, like people in the neighborhood would come through, and he'd be like, yeah, you could come through, and he actually had like a basketball court underneath, like in his basement. That's weird,
Uh-huh.
right? Like a full on basketball court and an incinerator. I know that sounds weird, right?
Uh-huh.
But basically, a lot of the people that so police what they did was they started looking into this dude because a lot of the people that would go see him, like like just on the extra, like he'd be one of the last people that they saw before they
Oh,
disappeared.
gotcha.
And basically, yeah, so like he said he would help out the cops. He's like, yeah, I got you. I'll let you know. I just talked to him last night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While all along though, he was helping out all the police. And one day, like something slipped, and they saw some clothing and some shoes, like kind of like you can't really just, it's illegal search and seizure to just go in and search. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But one of the people that was missing, they found like shoes and like clothes kind of by the like on his property. So they ended up searching his place, right? They saw the basketball court, they saw the big steel door, like that's that like a locked up steel door, and they saw this massive incinerator, bro. And then not only did they see like hundreds of men's clothes and shoes, but they started putting stuff together, you know what I mean? So police started questioning this dude, you know what I mean, who was helping them all along, by the way. So he was kind of stringing these people along. And then, they were asking him plenty of questions because of his evidence. And he basically smiled, and he said first rule of the game is you got to win. And that's when police asked him about the missing men,
Yeah.
like he pointed at his big incinerator. We're talking about the huge incinerator, you know what I'm saying? And then told them that he was king of the dunk because of the basketball court. And he didn't really give it away, but he said that was his secret to his recipe. You know what I'm saying?
He's the king of dunk.
Huh?
That he's the king of dunk. That's a secret
King of the
recipe.
dunk. Like, so, no. Oh, God, Jesus, bro. So that so in order to to not die, you have to beat me in basketball.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then, so remember earlier when I said the secret to his recipe, he wouldn't give it to anyone. Basically, he was mixing the hot dogs with the people he was killing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand? Yeah. I was like, bro, that'd be mania as fuck. You know what I mean? To know that you were going to this hot dog vendor and that's what you were consuming, that everyone loved, by the way.
Yeah. Saw that.
Oh, that'd be gross as fuck, dude. Like, I wouldn't even know what to say to that. You know what I'm saying? It's it's weird because certain stories I hear like this, I think about all that type of stuff. I don't ever eat it. Like, I don't eat at vendors. I don't eat it. I don't even eat at taco trucks. I think it's because my head works like that. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard this type of story too, with not just with this guy, with even with some women and stuff. Like I've heard these stories like many times, like throughout the past like decades, and I was like, damn, man.
Dude,
It's probably what, huh?
we reported on this like a couple months ago where they
Yeah,
were finding traces of DNA and like the
exactly.
ranks and all this other shit. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's that's probably why I don't really eat
that's not
at certain places.
that's not just one guy doing it. That's like the
No,
whole industry doing it. And he's
that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of, I've heard stories of a lot of people doing that. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, oh hell no, bro. You know what I mean? And obviously in certain series, like certain like things like like they show you like in like a certain series like on TV and stuff that it's a good way to get rid of evidence and stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I was always like in those series that they said that pigs do consume anything.
Yeah.
Anything, like not only pigs but gators as well. Two
Yeah.
things: gators, pigs, like that type of stuff. And I was like, oh my god. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Well, so it is some scary stuff. Like especially when you hear about these stories, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God, bro. But it's a big thing that's gone on and like for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like like you just said. And yeah, but I thought that was a crazy story, and I was like, man, like, but I don't ever eat from like vendors or any of that. I
Yeah,
I never really have. You know what I mean? No, not just because of this. Just I don't know. I just never have. Even like I
no,
said, even taco trucks. I don't even mess with taco trucks.
right, right,
You
right.
know, so it's just a trip when you hear stuff like this. You
Yep,
know, it trips me out.
that's
Mm.
true.
But you have to think about those type of things, man. It's just crazy though. It's crazy because there are crazy people out in the world, man. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I could think of right now is how Infinite Improbability just said that Bob Saget admitted to sucking cock for cocaine. Just ask Dave Chappelle.
No way.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle said that. He reported on that actually.
No way.
Yeah, and you know whose cock he sucked, right?
No.
John Stamos, of course.
Are you shitting me? Or are you just fucking around? Are you fucking with me?
No, this is
You're
serious.
serious.
Yeah.
Uncle Jesse?
Yep. Uncle Jesse, man.
No, I'm not buying any of this Full House slander right now. Nope. I will not hear any of this Full House slander. I used to watch that too when I was a kid, man. No, I am not buying any of this, dude. Not
Bro,
no. No.
Bob sucked off Uncle Jesse, bro. Is that simple?
I'm not buying this slander. Nope. Not hearing it.
And in case
I
in
actually
case
I actually watched Full House too, so I'm not hearing it.
and in case you need a little bit more, Lori Laughlin played Aunt Becky. She got caught in that Harvard admission scandal, according to
I
Infinite
remember
Improbability.
that. Yeah, I remember that. That didn't happen too long ago too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that whole cast is just yeah, they're
Hers was a little different though. That was a little different.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That was different.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? That was a little different. I remember. Yeah, I can't remember when that happened, but that wasn't too long ago.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
True. Bob Saget said that in the movie Half Baked. Uh, Bob Saget said that in the movie Half Baked. Who watched the Monkeys TV show? That's what DTW says.
I can't even remember how big. I can't remember last time I saw that.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, you
throwback.
never heard of it?
What?
Monkeys TV show? I never heard of it.
No, I'm talking about Half Baked.
Oh, Half Baked. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
remember Saget. I just don't remember him like in that
Oh,
movie.
okay.
I
Yeah.
was pretty. I was pretty baked when I watched it.
Obviously, I think everyone was.
I see that the movie is half baked because they couldn't make it if they were fully baked, so they had to be half
Yes,
baked. But
exactly.
everybody watching the movie was fully baked. you know
I get you.
what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. So that is pretty much it for us today. Shout out to the 60 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. In case you missed it last night, we did do a little gym live for you, Q&A. We did a double set, double workout. So we hit up our back and shoulders yesterday. So definitely check that out if you get a chance. That was from last night. If you are into working out and you do kind of want to see what we do, tomorrow we will be also posting oh no, I'm sorry. On Friday we'll be posting another gym short for you guys. So we will have that up for you on Friday. But as of that, for tomorrow, we will be back on for our show, Average Day Joe's podcast at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. So just watch out for that. And let's get into closing our show with, yours, Jay, and mine final words of wisdom for the show. What you got for them, Jay?
Today I will be going with Nietzsche. Self-interest is worth as much as the person who has it. It can be worth a great deal, and it can be unworthy and contemptible. I am going with that one because if you're self-interest, like if you're someone who is pursuing, let's say, very constructive, meaningful, like excellence in your life, and you want to continue on your path of growth, then your development is definitely, the juice is worth the squeeze. You understand?
Yeah.
Like your self-interest, you're not driven by greed, selfishness, or, negative stuff because, like I said, depending on what you surround yourself around, that is really what's going to help you in that. You know what I mean? You have to surround yourself around like-minded individuals. You know what I mean? People can talk all they want, but they'll show from their life on a day-to-day what they're really about. You know what I mean? People could just sit there, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. I'm on this path. Yeah, right. What you do every day says enough. Actions always speak louder than words do. You know what I'm saying?
For
So
sure.
you have to really show you have to really surround yourself around people who show that they are growing. You know what I mean? That they are on this path. And if they're not, just chuck it up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll say. That's what I'm going with.
So you're telling people to clip or what?
I'm telling you that if you're trying to grow and you're making all the positive moves to grow, you know what I mean, on a day to day, and there's people who say that they're doing the same thing, but you see their day to day life, they're just talking. Those are the type of people you need to be like, you'll just look at them in the dust. You'll be up here and they'll still be right here. Understand? That's
Yeah,
all it is.
exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that because in life, people outgrow people. It's just how life works. You know what I mean? Like, not everyone has the same dreams. Not everyone has the same ambition level. People need to understand that. You know what I mean? So you got to surround yourself around people that have the goals you have, and
Right.
then you could go from there. You know what I mean? That's why I chose that quote. You know what I
Nice.
mean? Self-interest is a very important thing, like, and if you're about your own, like I said, if you really are building yourself up constructively and you want to keep growing, you can't have people around or even things that you do on a daily, kill your development. You
Right.
gotta be about it every single day. Every single day. And then once you get to where you want to get, guess what happens? All right, level up, level up, level up, next level. You understand?
Right. Right.
That's how it works, man. Every day
Definitely.
you can improve something, always.
Very true. Very true. All right. And to close the show, going off of what you're saying, Jay, remember, guys, when you're aligned with your purpose, the universe listens. Every step you take toward your calling sends out a signal, drawing in the people, energy, and opportunities that are meant just for you. Don't chase trends. Don't dim your light to fit into places you've outgrown. Instead, stay rooted in your truth and watch as the world reshapes itself around your conviction. And I got a quote for you guys from Rumi. And Rumi says, what you seek is seeking you. I'm going to repeat that. What you seek is already seeking you. Your purpose is magnetic. Your passion is powerful. The more you stay aligned with what truly moves your soul, the more success will find its way into your life, not by force, but by flow. So keep showing up, keep trusting the process, and never forget success isn't found, it's created one aligned moment at a time.
No problem.
So yeah, we gotta live on purpose and with purpose. That's how we gotta do it, or else we're gonna get lost. And before we close the show, let's just go with a couple of chats from Infinite. Met Davy Jones once from the Monkees. Very cool, very cool. And Infinite says, in Half Baked, everyone got mad at Dave Chappelle for going to rehab just for weed. Bob Saget had a cameo and said, I sucked cock for cocaine. Have you ever sucked cock for weed? I remember that. That's where he was in that show. I remember that movie, that part. I don't know if you, did you see Half Baked or not, Jay?
Yeah, we're talking. I can't even tell you when.
Okay.
So many years ago, and I
Remember
was
how he was?
blasted when I saw it. Blasted.
Okay, so because you don't remember where he started dating Mary Jane and he tried to like improve and quit weed. So he went to
No,
like
I was
yeah.
blasted when I saw Half Baked. I don't think I've ever seen Half Baked when I was sober.
Okay.
And I've only seen Half Baked. I've only seen it a couple times. Like I was blasted when I saw it though.
Infinite said it was funny because it was Bob Saget who said it. Yep. He said it himself. he busted himself out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know. All right, guys. Thank you again for being on here. Happiness, that is our motto. We will be back on again, like I said, tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Pacific. So catch us then. Shout out to the 60 people watching. Thank you again. Thank you, Infinite Improbability. Like always, DTW.